did she win the World Championship in 2023, she also won Best Lifter of that World Championship.
But we didn't see her last year, Ryan. Was that an injury?
She suffered some injuries, and I talked to her. I seen her right before she was weighing in. She said she feels good. If Natalie's feeling good, that's danger for the other 57s. Britain, Joy Nmamani, two-time world champion in the 52s, two-time world champion in the 57 kilo class, living legend, coming out to 165.
She's had the deadlift world record in 3 weight classes. They've all gone now, but I'm sure she'll be looking to take one of those back today. Now that's pretty fast for Joy.
I was just about to say, don't let it fool you if it looks like the squat come up a little.
Some big numbers from her.
France has 2 big contenders in the 57s. Sovannphaktra of France is one of them.
Bronze medalist last year in Druskininkai.
European champion. She's used to the international scene. The moment will not overwhelm her.
Now that was tough at the top, Brian.
It's got to be said. Look, broken world records appeared at Sheffield.
She has the total world record in this class right now.
170 kilos.
And I think the squat world record's with her as well.
Depth for sure. Now that was smooth.
She's looking strong today.
Jade is Butters, 175 for her opening squat.
Here comes Bobbie.
Bobbie has broken many squat world records.
Training's gone well. She's been looking really strong. She's a big squatter, big bencher, but her deadlifts come up really well recently.
And that's really the area improvement for her to catch these ladies. Just nuzzled ahead of her. Bobbie's won Euros, won a lot of big competitions herself. Wow, snappy. 80 kilos now. Sara has competed in the 69 kilo class, competed in the 63 kilo class, winning European championships, winning junior worlds, a star, dropping down to 57s, and has everybody excited to see what she's going to put up. That's everybody, of course, except the other 57s. Yeah, she started shaking her head yes as soon as she got out of the hold of squat.
She did get
67.5. Now Natalie, top end squat, 186.5. We're quite a bit below that, almost 20 kilos.
That was Sheffield 24.
Natalie coming back from injuries. I don't know how big of a jump she wants to take. Let's see how the second attempt moves.
Just pauses a moment at the bottom.
Yeah. She will have another attempt at it, but first, Joy Nmamani returns to the platform, 172.5.
She's been in the 63s for the last couple of years, but she never really filled the class out. She was always a light 63. So the cut shouldn't have bothered her too much. Depth is good. She's got more.
Yeah, again, that's textbook Joy squatting technique and right on point. 177.5 for Sovannphaktra. If you remember, 170 was a lot harder than you'd think an opening squat would look. Can she make the proper adjustments?
No, I think it was just that she got out of position because it was a really high sticking point. So I think her just hip shot back. If she can just get a technique right, this might move better.
And it did?
Yeah.
I think you might be right. Jade Jacob, 177.5. 7.5 kilo jump. A little over 10 kilos below her personal best. Let's see how this moves. That looks good. Wow.
Yeah, that was comfortable.
That was convincing for me. Onto the platform, 182.5.
Some of the fiercest energy you'll see in powerlifting.
The heavier the weight gets, the more intense Bobbie gets.
Only a little bit more than 5 kilos away from that world record now.
And that was smooth.
Beautiful.
190 kilos, opting not for a chip, which is a squat world record.
She's done 202 in a higher weight class.
Little bit surprised Team Italy is not taking a chip. This could be a very close battle, and that could be a mistake.
So the chip is the ½ kilo increment you can put on a world record. It's the only time you can do less than 2.5.
Very strong. It looked a lot like her opener.
It looked like she rushed it a little bit, dive bomb.
Below her previous personal best. We're not dealing with 100% Natalie.
But it's a fair bit up from what she did at Nationals. So we could be seeing her on the road to recovery.
Definitely an improvement. We'll have to see where this lands her on the podium. The confidence. You know, it's moving so slow. Looks like legend of the sport, Nmamani. 180 kilos.
Now, she's done 182 before, but in a higher weight class. This will definitely be the best she's done in the 57s. And the second looked like she had more.
So while some lifters pacing a little below the previous mark, Joy pacing above it. Oh, so strong. Oh my goodness. And that is how you gain ground in a
So with 4 lifters to go, Joy Nmamani's on the squat podium. That's not something we usually see. Whether she'll keep it is another matter.
Sovannphaktra, shaky opening squat, regained composure, had an easier time moving up 7.5 kilos. We're moving up another 5 from there.
She hit this at her Nationals.
Oh my goodness.
And she's hit it again today.
Yeah, I mean, all these squats are easier than her open.
Definitely not on best form. I know it's early to be looking at projected totals, but she's currently projected in 5th, which isn't what we expected to see.
I mean, her best form, she's a world champion, but we're 6 kilos below her previous best squat. It's a long day, it's far from over.
And she's a big puller.
Yeah, she's capable of breaking the world record in the deadlift. She also has the heart of a lion. As you see right there.
That was absolutely bang on the money.
Up next, 187.5. 5-kilo jump from her second attempt.
Now, I think had Sara not broken the world record before, she'd have taken a swing at it, but there's no point chasing after a number that's too far ahead.
And that's where the temptation could lie. The squat world record is close, but just out of reach. Some people take a swing when they ought not to and just collect those kilos.
Very nice indeed.
Bobbie Butters is on point. Lord, for Sara Naldi.
This is huge. This was nearly 10 kilos on the previous world record.
I don't want to belabor this, but still not taking that chip. I'll let that go after this, but what a massive, just taking that world record for a ride if she can complete this squat. Oh! And Sara Naldi has arrived in the 57-kilo class.
What a statement that is.
The world is on notice. When we came into this event, get your foot in the game, get a bench on the board as Joy Nmamani, 92.5.
Bench isn't Joy's favorite. Need to get through this with as many kilos as possible and then pull that massive deadlift out of her back pocket.
I remember her emergence, 2017 World Championship, collected so many medals. Here we are all those years later, still in the hunt. Nice opener for Joy.
Is that the bottom of the elbow must be at least parallel with the middle of the shoulder joint.
Sovannphaktra, 95 kilos.
Three for three on squat. How's bench gonna go? Oh, it might go quite well.
Yeah, that was smooth. So of France, 95 kilos. She has benched as heavy as 107.5. That was smooth.
She's benched 112.5 in the 63s.
It's interesting that she's opening at 100. Usually it's the bench press that takes the biggest hit. Let's see how close she can get to her 63-kilo bench press weight. And that was smooth.
It was. The most she's done in this class so far is 105.
Natalie Richards, 102.5. Natalie sustaining injuries in the off-season, but the bench press remains loyal.
Yeah, she did 112.5 at Nationals.
That equals her personal best. Smooth work.
Very easy. Bobbie's a big subtotaler. She front loads her total, so she needs to squeeze everything she can out of bench. She won't be amongst the bigger deadlifters.
Matt Gary, waiting in the wings, eyeing his lifter.
Lovely.
Yeah, that was smooth. And then after that, if she doesn't hit, she'll bomb out, still be able to move into the deadlifts, but not register a total. Not for herself, nor team points for her nation. Joy Nmamani, 97.5. Good second attempt for Joy.
These are huge numbers for 57 kilo ladies. World record is 123. That was Donna Berglund back in 2022, I think. Now, did the bar go down, Ryan?
It moved, yeah,
Yes,
well, horizontally, side to side in that direction. Was it down, up? I didn't see that, but the refs are a little closer than me. Sara Naldi attempting 105. That's the number I thought she might load. Wow.
Slowed it down a fair bit, but look, she's drawn a red.
10 kilos for her second attempt.
This has been a familiar pattern for her for the last couple of competitions. 105 and then 110. Oh, but that's slow.
Yeah, that slowed her down considerably. The only possible, Natalie Richards, 110 kilos. Previous personal best in comp, 112.5.
And that was slow too.
Yeah, it also slowed her down a little bit. Of how 97.5 moved.
Wow. She can grind a bench too.
Yeah, it hovered over the chest. Her second attempt.
Just a tiny bit of downward motion. That was loads better.
Yeah, you see. Oh, waves it off. 107.5. the Italian building a monster subtotal at this point. She has quite the spread over the rest of the pack. A lot can still happen in the deadlifts. So quick at the set.
It was.
And I think, honestly, that was right on the money with that 107. Took effort, but Bobbie is capable of titanic efforts if she needs to. Can she find another gear, Joe?
I think she can do this.
Bit of a loaded question when I threw that over to you, right?
I think she can do this. I've seen her bench this weight several times before. Of course, your top strength isn't always there on the day you need it. But I think she's looking strong today. All three remaining lifters taking this weight.
Whoa!
And it's not going. Not quite.
Excellent catch. And that was, I mean, when 180 kilos for her opening pull.
She's struggled with a back injury in the past, and deadlift has always been something of a bugbear. But that 195 she did at Sheffield was a triumph. Looks good.
Very strong.
Suffered with her injury, taking her a while to come back.
It is, but 225 being her top end, 195 being an opener, you could see where she might not end up too far off of that mark.
Yeah, she's on her way.
This opener is really going to tell a lot. All right. Wow.
Yeah, it looked easy.
She's all smiles. She gave the whew. That was smooth and easy.
Yeah, she did.
She needs this to move snappy while she's going to have a big lead.
Well, I think this is the lift that has suffered the least from the drop in a weight class. She did 220 in this class at Girl Power against a best of 223 in the 63s.
Wow.
Oh, it was snappy once she got it moving.
And she's got a monster deadlift, likely to grab a chip, and she will be pulling after Sara in all likelihood as well.
She's pulled 230 and more in this weight class several times. Deadlift world record is 231.5. I think it's the Jade Jacob. Easy work for Joy.
Easy work. She has a monster deadlift on her if she's in peak form.
Well, we've got a deadlift battle on our hands here, Ryan. She needs to make this move in order to remain in contention for the podium. Stacked class in the 57s this year.
Nice second attempt. Bobbie has won medals at World on 205 for her second attempt.
Gone up 10.
It's quick off the floor, and it's wow, she leaves the bar with disdain on her face. She fights 0.5.
Wow.
Still has some snappiness at the top. World record total of 520 kilos.
And if no one catches her, this stamps her ticket for Sheffield. And she's got it.
Yeah, she does. Locks it in. A world record total. 7.5. This will put her total at 505.
She's maintaining second place right now, but there is nothing in it at all. 5 kilos separate Jade, Natalie and Joy.
Oh,
Really good.
even under at Joy Nmamani up next. 225 for the 4-time world champion.
This will push her up past Natalie Richards.
Smooth work.
Really nice.
A 492.5 kilo total. Yeah, she is all types of fired up for this one.
You wouldn't recognize her as the same person if you meet her off the
No.
platform.
Like a librarian off the platform. Like a Viking on it. Bobbie,
It's a tough one, but she's got it.
all the way to the top. Can't even believe it herself. 195 at 492.5. And again, still be in 4th place, and that's why they probably dropped it. It won't move up any other placings. Might as well lower the weight and raise the possibilities of hitting.
It's moving. Oh.
Just that lockout. This will give Sovannphaktra 497.5.
It's more than she's done before, and it's a 10 kilo jump from a second, right at the end of the competition when you've used up so much energy.
A fight, no.
Pushes the total world record up to 525.
A historic performance by this Italian star.
And what a great move to drop a weight class. Clearly suits her very well.
Not for today. Pride, Jade, heart of a lion. She wants it all or she goes out on her shield.
Well, this is the deadlift world record as well as the total.
237.5, absolutely monstrous. Final pull for a world record total. Can she actually pull this off If she makes this happen, oh mon Dieu.
It was her world title, it was her world total record.
She will not go quietly into that night.
Wow,
it's going to be too
what
much
a
for today.
Spirit to even get that off the floor. She needed to pull for this.
Whoa, these ladies. Here we go.
It's a lot more than she's done in any weight class.
Yeah, this is history making for the deadlift, for the total, and what a dramatic finish if she recaptures the 57 kilo world title, the 5th title of her already storied career. This is bonkers. And you know the Italians are backstage watching the monitors.
225 moved better than I've ever seen her move that weight before. If anyone can do it, it's Joy Nmamani.
They call her the Terminator.
It's moving, but it's not going all the way.
Oh, the knees lock. I can't believe the heart on her, though.
Wow.
And